Hello everyone. In this video I am going to explain to you how you can use humanoid animations for any humanoid character, and you'll need to set off the animations properly, and the very important point of this is you need T-pose rig for creating the animations. Okay, so you need a T-pose base model, or you'll need to create its T-pose rig. So you get, like, you have the models. Okay, it might be in generic or humanoid form. If it is in generic, you convert it to humanoid character and create from this model. I do the same for another model. Okay, what it does, it creates its rig that is T-posed. Okay, for the base model it should look properly configured. Okay, other than that, you can also map it properly. You can impose, you select enforce T-pose and hit apply and done. You do the same for other character. Okay, you go to its avatar and enforce T-pose, apply and done. You need to inspect if its avatar is properly in T-pose. If not, you might also need to adjust its rotation or position. Okay, but for the base models I have T-pose rig that you really need the T-pose from the base model, and that T-pose rig can be used to create animations for that model's FVX. Okay, for Ybot I have these animations downloaded from Maximo. Okay, and for these I will need the base models T-pose avatar. Okay, and I select these models and change this to humanoid, and I should change it, copy from other avatar, not create from this model, because these models don't have a rig as T-pose. They have rig, but it might not work well. Okay, so you change this to copy from other avatar and use the source as T-pose from the base model. Okay, you select, find it by the name, or you select it from the base VX model. Okay, this is T-pose avatar, and now you apply it. You do the same for another model. Okay, I mean, if it has some animations associated with this, like in this folder I have the model animations for the warrior here. Okay, I select these all. Okay, change this to humanoid, and I select copy from other model, and I select T-pose rig. This is this one. Okay, and now you see it's selected here. If I click on it, so you select the base T-pose rig and apply. Now these animations should work with each other. Okay, humanoid animations can be used on any model, but they should be created from their base model. Okay, uh, due to different proportion of bone and model size, here a small error, like position error, but don't mind that, because that is not a big issue. What it does is it says the position error in the board, and that is the store. Okay, in the character, so that is okay. There's not much positional error. So these animations will work with each other. Okay, it depends on your character controller. how they are running in the scene. But for maximum animations, you will also change the animation, okay, to loop time if it is occurring again and again, like running and idle, okay. And you also need to select root transform rotation, okay, then you hit apply, okay. These two things you will need for the maximum animations if it doesn't work with just loop time. And you might also need to select all other greens and apply, okay. So I do the same with the other animations, okay. It will be at first like this, and you'll select loop time and back into pose for root transform rotation and apply, okay. Now both characters have same animation controller, okay, and I'm gonna apply the same animation to either of them, okay. Now I'm gonna play this, okay. So I'm going to play. Position and in your scene through character controller, okay. Now for the warrior model, it have its own animation set, okay. These are files, and you'll also need to do the same with all of them. Like at first these were just generic, okay, and what I did, I converted these all animations to humanoid, okay, and used copy from other avatar, and then I used the base model, okay. Warrior mesh avatar, that is T-forced model. So the main center point of this video is T-force is just very important, necessary for these animations, okay. Now you apply. Now these animations should work, okay. If you did create from this model, there can be some errors, okay. So you should, for animations, do it like this: copy from other avatar and choose the base models rig, that is T-forced, okay. Now I'm gonna change the animation, okay, like jump, this jump animation I'm using. These both models have same animation controller, okay, but they have different avatar, that is T-forced avatar of those base models. Now both characters are playing the animation correctly, okay. If not, you can do the same for these models as well. You select their animation and select loop time and body orientation, apply, or any other if it doesn't work for you, okay. So this is what I wanted to tell you. This you need to properly set the post model of the base avatar and use that rig avatar to create the animations, and your humanoid animation will be running on any humanoid character. So Thank you for watching. If you have more questions, do comment and I'll try to answer them as soon as possible. Thank you for watching.